positive emotions in the short term takes being mindful of positive experiences. A pleasant event that is not attended to will have little effect on your emotions. When you think that a pleasant event isn't pleasant, it might mean that you were in your head, projecting, or you did not pay attention and observe objectively. Being mindful of positive experiences takes focusing your attention on positive events as they happen. It's going to take a lot of effort. You may be too absorbed with something else to notice the event, or you may have trouble focusing on one thing because there are many distractions. You can also be in the habit of avoiding your own experiences so that you try to suppress even pleasant emotions. When you're absorbed in your to-do list, it's hard to appreciate that your children are playing in the next room. Being mindful of positive experiences takes refocusing on the positive when your mind wanders to the negative. When the number of positives are smaller than the number of painful events, it can be hard to tear your mind away from what is painful. It's difficult when you are angry or bitter and think that feeling better will mean you have given in. In these situations, refocusing on positive parts of events is an example of opposite action. I like to say that what you focus on expands. If you want to have more negative, focus on the negative. If you want to have more positive, focus on the positive. Completing a pros and cons list can motivate opposite action and build positive experiences. You can be mindful of positive experiences by participating and engaging fully in the experience. Remember that that is the third how skill of mindfulness skills, participating. Boredom is a common problem in trying to increase pleasant events. Boredom is often the result of watching events rather than participating in them. Watching the world go by is nowhere as interesting as participating fully in the flow of life. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in your life. It is difficult to benefit from events when you are not present to them. You go to a party that you were looking forward to, but you sit in the back and just watch others having fun. This is unlikely to boost your mood, as it would be if you threw yourself into the party, engaged, maybe met new people, and had a fun, active experience. You can accumulate positive emotions by being unmindful of worries. Worries destroy positive experiences. It's common for people to worry about the end of the positive experience. Sometimes that is referred to waiting for the shoe to drop. Worrying whether you deserve the experience or not, and how the experience may cause others to expect more of you, only distracts you from the positive experience as it is happening. In order to stop focusing on your worries, you need to refocus on the positive when necessary. Many people have to work hard to get positive emotions to linger. The skills just described are extremely important if you feel emotionally unregulated or when you can experience positive emotions, but they evaporate very quickly and they don't last. You might be afraid that if you feel good, bad things will happen. You might have a phobia of positive emotions. A negative thought may intrude so quickly that it erases the positive. In order to accumulate positive emotions in the now, be patient. Adding 1 or 2 small pleasant events is unlikely to make a dramatic difference in the quality of your life, but Adding them is helpful in changing emotions, a little at a time. For pleasant events to be effective, you have to practice them often and try many different activities while focusing on staying present. Over time, the small changes you make in your mood will add up to noticeable differences. Even a pleasant event as small as noticing people laughing while walking from place to place can make a small difference. These differences add up. It's hard to be happy without a life experience that seems worth living. Building such a life requires attention to your own values and life priorities. This takes time, patience, and persistence, but playing a long game is very effective in having a positive life. Happiness means experiencing life as worthwhile. It's hard to be happy without positive feelings and experiences.